In the year 2014, a new squad of operatives was chosen by the College of Illusion. These fools promptly went on to frustrate their DM at every opportunity. Today, still working together, because really, who else would work with them? They survive as adventurers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Second Breakfast Club.
Tony Kinney as Eddie Falzone.
Jess Owen as Adira Glow.
Michael Cole as Uorag.
Jesse Wicks as Bill Quiverlance.
Nico Rodriguez as your DM.
Welcome back to the continuing tales of A Fool's Quest.
So when last we met our heroes,
Bill was diuretic.
Half the party remained walruses. Walrusounds.
We weren't walruses anymore.
A huddle of walrus. A huddle of walruses. And the other half went into town to do some shopping, as the fools do.
Have shop will travel.
On a budget.
Even though they're filthy fucking rich.
Yeah, we got to really cut costs for everything except for words.
Look, there's reasons we're rich.
Yeah.
We're frugal.
Bill best vest into a evoker's outfit and scored a couple of wagons for real cheap prices from a shopkeeper who is being oppressed by other evokers.
Help, I'm being oppressed.
Come to see the power inherent in the system.
Right, stop that. Silly.
And outside of that, Bill and Adira both went to the shops, and Bill was able to get glasses for his face so that he can now
his
see.
oven face.
Yep, so he still got his powers. Then they went to go see this potential healer who had a very slight chance of being able to heal Adira, but instead made it so that she can no longer glow. She is glowless. And she's blue. She's blue and cold.
Abadai.
I wonder if you've gone the other way, and now if you rage, you go ice.
Nice, baby.
Does anybody want to find out? Who wants to piss off Adira?
First
Points at Bill.
He points at Bill.
First of all, I don't want to.
But you're good at it.
I'm going to.
I'm going to. It's not that I want to.
You have the knack.
It's a gift.
And then the healer or the tincturer or the
Charlatan.
Yeah, charlatan told them about her master, who was a hermit up in the Resonance Peaks. His name is Baron Jan Kaichausen.
She was cutting potions. I think Elmer designed the industry standard.
Yeah.
Maybe she's related, long lost.
I didn't see any goblin in her, but
Well, it's been a couple hundred years, so.
After she poisoned Adira, she turned real green. She was feeling real sick all of a sudden. And as you travel, they did they already did their wild magic roll. There was no wild magic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nothing.
the reason we're not doing a perilous journey is because you're heading directly into peril.
Just a little bit of peril. And Bill is diuretic.
No,
big.
too perilous.
It's too perilous.
Big highlight.
Just a little bit of peril.
much too perilous.
Oh, let me have just a little bit of peril. No, unhealthy.
You're gay, aren't you?
So they traveled in the dark. And
Bill used his eyes as torches.
oh yeah, Bill's eyes are headlights.
If you wink, are you using a turn signal?
Just blink a bunch of times with one.
I'm not gonna sit here and be mocked by a frosty cricket.
Alrighty.
Oh,
There are
he's poking
some
the bear.
weird noises coming
Poking
up
the cricket.
from the mountains. You guys are traveling into the mountains now, away from the city. You've been traveling for a few hours. It's getting closer to morning, but not quite dawn. You're probably an hour out from dawn. You've been traveling all night, pretty exhausted. And Uorag, I need a wisdom save from you, or a wisdom roll from you to see if you know what these animals are.
Oh, I bet I do.
He knows.
13.
Not only do you know what they are, you know how many there are. There are 4 Razorboar creatures. They have these large tusks that can shred metal plate. They're voracious, savage, and unstoppable. They tower over mundane boars, so they're huge. They're like a version of Uorag as a boar.
I've
Really big with
I
giant
changed
tusks.
into a razor boar when we were at the school, when we were being pranked. That was like one of the first, this first or second things. Second.
So yeah, no wonder you know exactly what they are.
Yeah.
And
Very familiar with them.
they are extremely territorial.
So there was 4 of them.
And they hate flesh capes.
Yes, they do.
Meat curtains.
Meat curtain.
And ice cold crickets.
Guys, we got trouble.
Cricket sickles.
Razor boars in the thickets there.
I hate
About 4 of them.
What thickets where?
I would recommend we either go around their territory and let them pass through. It might not be a good idea to confront them directly.
You're the expert on this kind of thing.
Is there anything that they are afraid of that I can think of?
Yes. Hill giants.
I was gonna say probably fire, which I cannot do.
I wonder if I could do a hill
I can do fire.
I wonder if I could do a hill giant. Yeah, worth a shot.
You try and
Yeah,
What are
I'll try
they
to-
doing?
you just,
Making noises.
they're just making noises. You can't see them quite yet, but they're definitely making aggressive noises and coming
just
in your
being
direction.
razor
We're
boars.
entering their territory and they're letting us know they're not pleased.
Yeah, and they're moving in your direction. Yeah.
11.
Okay. So, So as a shape change, you're adding a bunch of mass. I'm going to your druid character really quick. The druid.
And Bill is just shitting himself the entire time. Sound effects here.
Last season, or 2 seasons ago, Jesse's character would shit other people's pants.
That's true.
Yes. Yes, he did.
In Mother Russia, pants shits you.
So what I'm going to say is that to get up to their size, the size of an hill giant, you're going to have to spend 1 point.
Okay.
And so you had 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't really have any weapons or anything, right?
Just my normal stuff. What I could probably do is just increase my own size to hill giant stature.
Okay. So you maintain your own appearance and stuff, but you're a hill giant size. Yep. So I'll say that's 1 point because it's just that amount of mass being added on.
But the cape doesn't grow with him, so it's just real tiny in the back.
It's just tied around my waist like a jacket.
It's just a little neck flap now.
Yeah, I can hide it under my my cape.
It's like a really weird.
You flip
skin
it
tag.
over and wear it like a hood.
But if something knocks you off your feet, you
hood.
still might float away. You don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. And with that in mind, would I have leverage to like pull down, kick over a tree or anything, or would that just shove me all over the woods?
I would say if your feet are on the ground, you could leverage doing that. You're still strong. You still have that.
All right.
I'm gonna cast magic weapon on the tree he kicks over.
All right, so you got to make a strength roll to see if you kick over a tree.
10.
10? All right, yeah, I'm going to say that does it. This is one of those thin trees, that gets really tall, but you can yank it up.
Like a birch
10.
tree.
10? Okay.
Magic stick.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you shape change, you keep all your stats for damage and everything, but I'm going to do this. So the magic weapon gives it
+1 to damage.
+1 to damage, and I'm going to say it's +2 to damage because it's a fucking tree. All right, so you're walking, and I assume you're walking ahead of the wagons now into the territory?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can hear them getting closer, but they kind of stop short, and they're walking around the perimeter. And you're trying to intimidate them, right?
Yeah.
They are not intimidated. So, after a few minutes, you get to a clearing. What I will say is this. With your really good rolls that you've had, you get to a clearing that you think is a good defensive position. And you can stage that however you'd want to stage it right now before they come charging in.
Okay.
They might be starving. Might be a part of the reason.
Well, we don't have food to give them, so...
Got 40 rations of Hot Pockets. I cannot rage.
Why can't you rage?
I only prepared 2 spells, but one of them's a doozy. We'll be okay.
I'll look at him.
She was given that potion, which took away all of her fire.
That's why we're going to the mountains.
Yeah, but it took away the fire, but it didn't take away her rage, did it?
That's where her rage comes from.
Oh.
It's tied to her.
Maybe it took her rage.
Hey, nobody.
Nobody's made me mad yet, so...
Nobody walk between me and the piggies.
Time to freeze!
No, I said nobody get between me and the piggies. And Tony just immediately, what?
It's like, why?
Because it was just funny because I was like, why is he so baffled? And I realized it's because I literally always do nothing but put other people between me and the bad guy.
You?
So you have to play in character.
He's in a mood now, so he's Brody.
Well, I'm Cyclops, so I'm gonna
Yes.
Cyclops.
Cause some havoc.
All right, so how are you guys setting this up?
So, while he's setting up line of sight,
And pull my wagon off to the side. Because I think mine's in the front, right?
or park one off to the left, one off to the right, funnel them through the middle, and let you zap the shit out of them in the kill zone.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine.
I'm going to see if I can find some stumps or rocks maybe I can chuck at them.
To be clear, I am pooping myself this whole
I
time.
thought you were scratching
Yeah.
Jesse's arm for a second there. I was like, that's so nice. What a nice thing he's doing.
Yeah. Well, Jesse liked it, so.
It's not weird, dude.
Thanks, Tony. You made it awkward.
Now everybody knows. What's happening? I'm in the back of the wagon.
Bill's gonna cyclops the pigs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yep. And I'm going to chuck some rocks.
All right.
Peril, the
I prepared 2 spells, but one of them's a doozy.
All right, so
Till you roll a 4.
you're all staged. The 4 boars come charging in. And chuck rocks first or laser beams first?
Laser beam.
All right. So you can hit 2 of them pretty easily with your laser beam. Yep.
Yes,
with your eyes.
Laser. You're gonna make them into laser boars.
I pew pew.
Razorboar laser beam.
Oink, oink, pew! Sorry.
I shoot them with my blaster eyeballs. What am I rolling for this? I don't know.
It's just your normal to hit and then your normal damage.
I don't know what my normal.
He doesn't normally do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of his element.
Oh, it's like a volley, right?
Yeah.
I stare really hard
That's a
in their
9.
direction.
A 9? All right, so you hit them,
Look at you
but you
back.
put yourself in harm's way, which makes sense because you just put yourself out front. So
I don't. Do I have a damage die?
you do.
Gotta
Everybody
have
does.
damage.
D6.
I think it's D6, but I'm double checking.
Yeah, that's what it said on my sheet.
And that's what it is.
That's what it
Mine's
is.
D4.
That's a 5. Is it plus anything or just 5?
I think
Strength?
+1 is what I said for your eyeballs before. So
Then
6
it's a
damage
6.
to 2 of them.
Stares really hard. and shits himself.
Call me Mr. Pig.
Mr. Pig.
All right, and then rocks.
9.
So you volley. So yeah.
Yep.
So for volley, you, you're pretty much reducing your ammo. So you're only going to get to throw the rocks this one round. Those are the only rocks nearest to you.
That's fine. Rocks were hard to find.
Yeah, they were. In the mountains.
Yeah.
There are hardly any. I've seen it.
Oh my god, that's Adira's hunting
I'm
skills.
from the plains. I'm not good in rocks.
Not Adira's.
You did just grab a tree that you can still use too once you get closer. So how much damage
still a
did you?
magic weapon, isn't it?
Your tree is,
Yeah.
Yeah. How much damage did you do to the first Razorboar?
8.
Jesus. He just got splatted. I mean, he's still charging at you, but you hit the back rear end of him, and he lets out a piggy yelp and
Your legs off.
keeps coming right at you. All right, Adira. Percy's gonna cast Mage Armor on you to boost your armor up +1.
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer at the one that hasn't been hit.
Okay.
That's a 9, so I'll take the -1.
Okay.
Ongoing, and... I only did 2 damage.
Oh. That's sad.
Yeah.
Uorag, did you hit one that had already been hit before, or a fresh
No,
one?
he was the first one to hit. No.
It's not
He
that
didn't
bad of a
say.
doozy.
See, you hit.
Yeah, you didn't say.
He hit 2.
You hit 2. Yeah, so probably a fresh one.
A fresh one? Okay.
Probably one that I knew that Bill wouldn't hit. So when
What's that supposed to mean?
well, there's 4, and you got 2 eyes, so I just did the math real quick.
Next time, shake your head and get all of them.
All right.
But that too, I think we determined that ignores armor. That's why the damage is.
Oh, okay. I will mark that because I left the armor on. So boom.
I was like, this seems really low for Phantasmal Killer, but
Yeah.
I think that's what we determined.
Psychic damage. Yeah. Adira.
Did Adira heal all the way from, death?
Oh. You would have gotten patched up, which
Mostly,
would
Yeah,
have
patched
been,
up.
which would have been 8 hit points.
Too, I think.
Yeah.
For the most part, you were, yeah.
Yep, you did.
I think
Yep.
you were. I think at the end, if I remember
Because
right,
I had like 22.
I think
where I
you.
left
I think
it.
you were down like 2 or 3 hit points or
Yeah,
something like that.
almost full.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And then you went to the
22 makes
medic,
sense.
so I'd say that you're good. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me heal myself real
Spider
quick.
Goblin.
So when we played it off, it said you still had like a little click
Spider
in your
Goblin
shoulder or
man
something.
did.
Yeah. Your shoulder's got that little.
Hitch.
Little hitch to it.
Alright. What am I doing?
You can
Attack and
tell when
razor
you can tell
boars.
when it's going to rain.
Hurt like hell when fucking Bill was near me with that stupid hat. That was the thing, I
She's just
remember.
walking through town, setting off everybody's arthritis.
I want the hat back now.
9 to hit.
I built myself some kind of upside down umbrella with a spigot.
I don't have any buffs.
You can have it back when we go to the desert.
Alright, 9 to hit
Going to the
for
desert.
10 points of damage.
Oh, man.
2, I don't know whichever one. Are they in a line?
They're all kind of spread out. And running towards you. 2 of them were close together. That's why Bill was able to hit them, but the others were spread out. Which one do you hit? The one of the ones that Bill did, or do you hit the one that was coming up on
Bill
Uorag
injured. Yeah.
towards Bill?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
No, those guys.
All right. Now, they are going to charge in and attack y'all. So they charge in with their tusks first. The first one's going after Bill. That's a hit. And he is doing 6 points of damage with 3 piercing. So if you have armor, it bypasses your armor up to 3.
Oh, so okay, so 3 of it's piercing. So if I had 4 armor, then
Then,
one.
then you only subtract.
But I only have 1 armor, so I have 0
Yep.
resistance, right? Okay.
Yep. Attacking Uorag, also a hit. So for 6 points of damage with 3 piercing. The other one's going after Adira. That is a hit, but you get to hit it back.
Ooh.
And then the other one's going after Eddie. Oh, yeah, and a hit. You don't get to hit it back.
What
So
did it hit me for?
6 points of damage, 3 piercing. It's just a flat number for these things.
Oof.
So since I have 2 armor right
It
now.
bypasses it, so you just take all 6 damage.
Okay.
Yep. But Adira, you get to smack the third one back.
And technically I'm in a rage now, right?
Yeah.
So that gives me extra to this fucking hit.
So
Yep.
how did that look?
So you completely frost over.
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move. But you're like,
I'm like Mr. Freeze.
Sweet.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
I hate it.
I rolled a 13 to hit, and then
Yeah, you didn't even need to roll. You're just hitting it.
oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Ow, for 3 points of damage. Oh, dang. Oh, sorry, 4 rage. 4 points of damage. That's
All
a little
right.
better.
They're all still alive. It takes us back up to Bill. And they're spread out now.
Bill.
So I'm just an icicle swinging shit around.
Gonna move around to try and get on the wagon and play himself a tick. 'Cause that hurts. I'm okay. It's a 12. I believe me.
All right.
Is there a chance you wouldn't?
Yes.
So my dragon tooth
I heal
axe is
myself
now ice
8 health.
too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, your axes, yeah.
Sweet.
Did you jack your damage up next time with your iris? Yeah.
I did jack my damage up.
And Uorag.
Okay. Well, since I'm out of rocks, I'm going to scoop up that tree.
Yep.
+1. Oh, wait, +2, he said. No, that's still
Damage.
That's
Only to
still-
damage, not to your attack.
Yep.
8.
8. All right, so it's going to be able to hit you back for that 6 with 3 piercing. So it's going to just gore you.
5, 6, 7.
7 damage.
Yep.
That does it.
Sweet.
So it throws its tusk right into your left leg, and just as you're bringing down the tree, you just
Squishy little head.
and Adira, your weapons have now frosted over.
I can't. Are they gonna shatter?
Maybe if you critical fail.
Ooh. Oh wait. Wait. Didn't we do something with my weapons? I don't remember what it was. Got it repaired to where like it never took damage, or am I just getting that confused with Loki's weapon?
Oh, Loki's weapon doesn't take damage. And it never needs to be sharpened.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Alright, never mind.
Are you trying to steal Loki's weapon? Kilo's weapon?
No, we figured it out. It was
Yeah, no, I know.
okay.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Oh, what? Am I hitting?
Yeah.
It's my turn, sorry. Nice. Sorry. 11 to hit. Well,
Schmack.
4 points of damage. Adira is not very effective when she's icy.
That's okay. It's dead.
Well, usually Bill's got you all ramped up.
Yeah, usually I'm like
Phantasmally
really
killing
I'm just
mine
kind of
again.
iced.
Okay.
No.
Well, I would cheer around, but I'm rude, so.
Wait. Yeah, that's a 7. This time I'll forget the spell.
Okay.
And 3 damage, but ignoring armor.
Yep. Just chipping away at it.
Yep.
Alright, well, it's going to try and gore you again. It's right next to you, and it misses this time. So your Phantasmal Killer is really fucking with its head, and it starts shaking its head all over, and it just completely misses you as it charges forward.
Making it see visions of hill giants smacking it with magic trees.
Yep. The one that was attacking Bill. Bill had moved away and used his magic stuff. It decides to run toward Uorag, but it takes a few steps back as it gets closer and does not hit anyway.
Sorry, Uorag.
Because he sees the giant tree. And
Uorag.
let's go ahead and go back to Bill.
I'm going to look at that one that just ran away after Uorag. I'm going to look at it with the fury of 1,000 suns.
Okay.
Or like just a couple, I guess. Because I just got the 7, so.
So you're just lifting your eyeglasses up to...
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Winking.
Actually, no, because I'm Bill. I'm actually just sliding them down on my nose and looking over them.
Like a disappointed librarian.
So I rolled a 7.
Alright.
Does
He gets to hit you back.
this because I buffed myself. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. So this puts you in harm's way because that's a volley. So 10 damage. Zap right in its ass. 2 health left. And it was over near Uorag.
8 again.
Yeah, that's a hit. So it's gonna get you back.
9 damage.
That's enough to kill it. So again, it gores your right leg. And you're looking like Ace Ventura with...
It's in the bone. You just behead them both so the heads are sticking out of both legs.
Smushes them with the tree. It's just the heads left.
Yeah.
All right. Adira, right?
That was 2. Yeah. Both of those did 6 points, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it takes 7 to hit. There we go. For 11 points of damage. Ooh. 10 points of damage, not 11. Sorry.
10?
10 points of damage.
All right. There's 2 left on the one that was trying to get Tony. And it does 6 points back to you.
Okay.
And it is Eddie.
I'm going to pull out that wand of twin spell and twin some minor illusions, and me and those two are going to go 3 different directions.
Okay.
9. And I'll forget minor illusion.
Okay. So you forget minor illusion. All right. I'm going to roll a
Is there a
d6.
tree?
Huh?
Are there trees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to climb a tree, too. If I
Okay.
can try. Or
Low, medium, or high?
medium.
It is low.
All right.
So on its turn, it turns and it just gores the Eddie illusion that's closest to it. Just rams its tusk right up through its chest and out its mouth, and then it disappears into nothingness. Just as Bill takes his next turn.
I'm gonna see that happen to Eddie and go, Eddie, no, you were a ghost. Who's the most beat up right now?
There's only one left.
No, not from them.
Oh.
Me.
Probably Adira.
Adira. All right, I'm gonna. Adira, you're doing so good. You're so fast with your weird crickety legs. You got some fancy footwork.
Excellent.
It's an 11. You believe the shit out of it, all right? Mm-hmm. Actually, it's an 11 before my book, so that's a 14. So I'm going to give you 2d6 damage and 2d8 healing. That's not a d8. Enjoy your 5 hit points.
Those are
Appreciate
d4s. Oh. Terrible.
Half of them are.
Uorag, let me have this one.
Yep.
All right. So Uorag's going to defer.
Yep.
Let Adira.
Yep. I'll
I'm
distract
gonna
it while
obliterate
she's-
this motherfucker. That's why I want this hit
I'll
so
distract
bad.
it while she's moving in for the kill shot.
11 to hit. Hooray.
Oh, yeah.
Put
Put
the
the meat cape up. Toro.
put a hog head on each hand and
Oink, oink.
just use them like
Puppets.
yeah, fuck ventriloquist dummies.
12 points of damage to this motherfucker.
Is that with your...
That's with everything.
Okay,
Nice.
with the 2d6, okay.
Yep.
Frozen bacon.
Yep. Actually, yeah. Did it roll all of that? Maybe my 10 was low.
I mean,
I don't know. Anyway.
It's dead either way.
He's dead.
Uh-huh.
He's running at me. I'm running at him, and I just golf club the motherfucker right in the chin. And tusks and everything go flying.
Yeah, just into pieces all around.
Ice shards. Did he freeze? Is that what happened to him?
Yeah.
Knocks him up in the air and he comes down in a little prepackaged.
Nice.
You have that
Pork
whole
servings.
messy death bag, so yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Little icicles rain down on everybody.
Porksicles.
Nobody gets wet because it's frozen. You're welcome, Bill.
Porksicles.
And just as the last Razorboar is
Obliterated.
the sun crests the eastern side of the mountain range, and you see a very large boulder flying through the sky.
Knew it.
And lands directly in the middle of the field. And you hear a loud booming voice as a head appears right in the middle of the sunlight, right? And it says,
That was a warning shot.
Our heroes will return after these messages. Hey there, it's Nico again. If you'd like to skip the ads next time, as well as support our show, you should check out our Patreon. All levels get ad-free listening, where you get to skip all the commercials, and then there are a bunch of other features, depending on what tier you go with. Check out the link at www.afoolsquest.com. And now that the commercials are out of the way, it's time to dive back into the foolishness.
That was a warning shot.
Uh-oh.
Did... A warning about what?
Turn around and go away.
My legs are pointed backwards. I can't go the other way.
Do you know Baron Hausen-Whatsits?
Jan
Baron, who's
Kaichhausen.
what's it?
Baron Jan Kaichhausen. You heard of this man?
I've never heard of Baron. What's his name?
Jan Kaichhausen.
Jan Kaichhausen.
No.
Listen, we need his help
sure?
because his apprentice Cherry kind of, well,
I'm not supposed to be a cricket.
she experimented on us and it went wrong. And she promised he could help.
We brought pork.
We do have a lot of pork
Porksicles.
to share.
I'm going to speak frankly with him.
okay.
Listen, how can I get you to take me to the Baron?
Oh man.
I want something very shiny that no other giant has.
We have to have something shiny. Hold on, actually. I have something for this. Where is it? How about this golden water flask? I have one of those. I don't remember when you gave it to me, but I have it.
Come here, little man.
I
It's
will.
gonna take me days to get to you. You're so far away.
All right, little legs. I will meet you down there.
Good idea.
Thank you.
And he starts coming down the mountain.
You wearing red pajamas?
Yes.
Is he driving 6 white horses?
Gets down and he bends over at the waist and puts out his giant hand for you to put the flask in.
It's so tiny. He
I
can
put
barely
it in
see
his hand.
What does it do?
It's shiny.
It holds water. Or other liquids if you prefer, but it's golden and it's shiny. I guarantee you no other hill giant has it.
It's got Bill's initials on it.
Okay. want with the Baron?
We need him to fix my friend's legs and my eyes and
Meat curtains.
My cape.
his flappy bits.
I wouldn't mind resting a bit. That boar hurt.
Yeah, I need to heal.
Yes. I was hunting the boars for breakfast.
Oh, well, see, we
Well,
did
there's
you a
3
favor
of
by
them.
because they're right here. I mean, all yours. We're
These two look squished.
a little.
Tenderized.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
All right.
Sorry about the one.
It's preserved.
Completely unsalvageable.
He pulls a big net off his back and starts like loading the boars up into it, and then slings it over his shoulder.
Well, follow me.
Yes, sir.
And he goes trudging up the mountain.
I keep pace with him.
So, come here often.
He says to Uorag.
No, first time.
It's a nice view.
Pretty country. Yes, indeed.
You're a hill giant like me.
Occasionally.
Oh, they say that we don't belong in the mountains.
That's true.
Wherever we are, we belong.
You belong in the mountains, you belong in the hills.
You guys belong in the hills.
He's a giant. He belongs wherever he wants to belong.
That's what I said.
Where does an 800-pound gorilla sleep, Bill?
Where the fuck he wants to.
Wherever the fuck he wants to.
That's not true. Tell you where he's not sleeping, in my fucking bed. Not in my bed, not in my house.
Well, you get to tell him then.
I will.
Do you have more shiny things in your house?
I do.
I might sleep there.
And you
will not.
will always be welcome.
Bill,
But it's a long
Bill's
journey,
house.
you know. But
Bill Quiverlance's house.
Bill Quiverlance, that's his name.
Bill Quiverlance.
Write that down.
Yeah, but I use a
can't
pseudonym
write.
when I buy a house. So for my property, because I don't want my many adoring fans to find me, I use
He
the
only
name
has
Larry
2.
Birdman.
Larry Birdman.
That's the name I use.
Yeah, old Bill, always using pseudonyms.
You know, Eddie, I was going to tell you how good of a job you did in combat, but now I'm not gonna.
I survived.
Oh, I didn't even say time to glow. Wow.
Well, you're not so glowy these days.
Maybe that's why it didn't work.
Yeah.
So he takes you through a village of about 24 other hill giants
wow.
that are up there. And he says,
Try to keep up. They will play with you like little toys if you stay here too long.
Keeping up. Keeping up.
and you see a small hill giant, a hill giant child comes out and like wants
He's
to
only
pet
8 foot tall.
the horses, but his mom scolds him. She's like,
No, leave the horses alone.
he stomps his foot. The ground shakes under
You'll
you.
fall.
And after a little while,
Still get careful. They
takes
bite.
you a good chunk into the day. The giant actually stops a couple times to ask if you need to rest and use the bathroom and eat anything, and then he continues on the way up and he takes you to this cave that's up near the top of the mountain. We're getting to the part where there's snow up there, right? And the tree lines have kind of died away, and he says,
There is the cave where the Baron lives.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Might we know your name?
Yes, my name is the foot that squashes the cherry blossom in summer.
Strong name.
Just
Cherryfoot, got it.
it's a little feminine.
The cherry blossom says what?
No, it doesn't.
What?
Oh, Bill, he's implying he's going to step on you.
Squish.
Don't do that.
Good luck with the Baron.
Thank you, and we appreciate your guiding us here and allowing us through your territory.
Domain.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Enjoy that golden flask.
And breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for not hitting us with that rock.
So he starts trudging off down, and you see a guy come out of the cave. Wild, erratic hair, older looking dude. And he says, "What do you want? I'm Baron." Shit, fuck.
John.
I was going to say the right one.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say the
Jan
right one.
Kaichausen.
I'm Baron Jan Kaichausen. What brings you here?
You.
And that's probably a good place for us to stop.
Perfect.
Dun, 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 dun.
Beautiful ladies.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.